Okay. Shh. Please. Oh, I hope she comes back. Hello. Yes, you may go ahead and drop your question. I was waiting for the previous person, JoJo, to come back. Hopefully she does. I did go ahead and pull her cards off camera while I was setting everything up. But you can go ahead and drop your question. What does universe want me to do with my connection with Sadik? I hope I'm saying that right. We are not in contact, and he got manipulated by his friends and family. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. It was very distressful. Okay. Well, I don't believe JoJo is back in the chat, so I'll go ahead and pull your cards now. Just put these away. Make a mental note of them. But I will go ahead and use the same decks that I was called to before. Oh boy. So you would like to know what the universe would want you to do with your connection. That's such a great question. Okay, I was just making sure. I would hate to have to mispronounce anyone's name. Alright. Spirit guides, please allow nothing but the truth to flow through these cards. Whatever resonates, let it flow, and whatever does not, let it go. What should Amina do with this connection? The Justice card in reverse. It's funny because when I had pulled the previous cards, the Justice card had also came out in reverse. So, well, let me get some more clarity before I start speaking on this situation. What should Amina do with this connection? The Star card. Is this supposed to be upright or reverse? Upright. Okay. Flying out. The cards are just coming. The word insight is coming to mind. Like insightful. The Magician in reverse. Trickery, deception. I think that what you said about his friends is pretty spot on. There was a lot of deception going on between this relationship with you and I don't want to misgender anyone, but you and them. There was a lot of deception, but I'm not seeing this deception coming from his side, like within his mind. I'm seeing it more from outside people. Please clarify this Justice card in reverse. Allow us to get some more clarity on the situation. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. The Magician card came out as well with this deck that I'm using. Wow. And as well as the Star card, which talks about like hope and renewal. You or your person may be an air sign, because I'm getting a lot of air in this reading. The Magician is an air sign card, as well as the Star and the Justice card. So you or your person may have a lot of air dominant in their chart. I don't know if that resonates, but if it does, that would be crazy. I'm getting Page of Swords. Where am I getting Page of Swords here? Page of Wands, Page of Swords. Curious, chatty, gossip, communication, finding information. All right. You're a Virgo and don't know about his. Well, this Magician card is in reverse, and it's also a Virgo. So it's pretty air and earth dominant. There's someone here. Give me 1 second. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but if you'll allow me to just give you an abbreviation, SM. I just really don't want to mispronounce your name. I'm so sorry. Okay, you're a Virgo. Let me continue with the reading. So the Magician. I'm seeing a lot of trick, deceitful and trick in this relationship. Four of Swords. Taking a break. Yeah, you guys are in some sort of separation, as you said before, and I don't believe that it has anything to do with his feelings towards you. I think there's a lot of outside perception, like you said. And the universe, I'm getting a strong, I keep hearing the word insightful as well as the words like manifest. So I think, let me get one more card clarifying the situation for the Justice card. But I am seeing that he is going to find this out. Like he's going to realize that the things the people in his circle are saying, they may not be completely true, or they have been like fabricated to a severe extent. Conflict, ego, competition, rivals, aggression, and tension. I think this is going to spark some sort of argument in his circle surrounding you. I'm saying that he's going to defend you. He's going to want to defend you in the future. It may not be right now, but I think that you have to remain hopeful of this connection. So I believe that the universe and your spirit guides, whatever you're called to, they're trying to tell you that you are not everything that these people are saying you are. This has everything to do with their ego and with their lack of security within themselves. I think they may not like seeing you two together, or maybe just they don't like seeing him this happy. As happy as he was with you. But he has to have the strength and the courage to stand up to them. You may be an extrovert and he may be like an introvert, or that could totally be the opposite, but I am seeing people taking advantage of that and manipulating him. They're basically trying to downplay this connection that you both have. Maumita. Okay. He gets easily influenced by others. I'm very sorted, and he used to be very positive with me. Wow. Yeah, because let me get some clarity on what your guys' relationship was like and why that may have caused the people surrounding him to incite chaos between you two. Let me just get a little bit of clarity. Because your spirit guides and all are telling me that you just have to remain hopeful. I know this seems like a big flaw, but you have to understand it's something within him. It has something to do with his ego and like the security within himself that other people are playing into. I do believe that he was dishonest with you for a little while. Like, I'm seeing a lot of dishonesty. Maybe when his friends were saying these things about you, he was telling you one thing while his friends were telling you something. His friends were telling him something completely different. Okay. These cards are a little bit, yeah, you got, there's like a strong attraction. I am seeing fire as well, fire and air. So when the two elements, fire and air, collide, it's almost like very chaotic, and it's a lot of passion. So maybe he was scared by how much he was feeling towards you with this chemistry card. Passion. Yeah, he's very attracted to you and very attracted to your energy as well. Hello, Scorpio girl. Welcome in. 1 second while I finish up with Malmita's reading. Let's get one more card, please. Clarifying Magician and Page of Swords. And it's almost like coincidental that the Magician came up upright as far as his energy towards you and whether or not, you know, the universe wants you two to be together. And then down here, when I asked about your guys' connection, the Magician came out upright. So it's almost like truths will be revealed. And your spirit guides are asking you to remain hopeful with this star card because you guys do have a lot of chemistry and he does feel very passionate towards you. One more card, please. Okay. Healing family issues. I think that he was very close with these people. Whoever is saying these things about you, he's very close with them. And so he's taking their opinion to heart. But eventually I do see him basically, essentially seeing through the bullshit. Like, you know what? If she's so bad, then how come I feel so much towards her? How come this connection that we have towards each other is so strong? You know, I see him almost being kind of defiant in that way. Now, there is a little bit of dishonesty coming up. So I don't know if he was dishonest with you, if other people were dishonest with him, or if he's going to be in the future dishonest with his friends about you. So that is something to keep in mind. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me go ahead and get to some more people. But one last thing I wanted to say is there's a break and there's a separation going on with you guys with this Four of Swords upright, taking a break, relaxation and peace, self-reflecting and resting. So I think this period should be dedicated to your self-growth journey because you want to be the person that he believes you are instead of, you know, with this Magician in reverse. You don't want to be what everyone is saying you are. Whoever his Oh, okay. It came back, which is good. I was worried it was gonna mess up again. But there is. Froze again. His circle is money-minded and I am full of love. Well, it's wonderful. Okay, let me, Scorpio girl, before I get to you, let me see if there's anyone else in the chat who may have commented. If there's anyone else who had commented, please please go ahead and drop your question, and I will get to you after Scorpio Girl. Or actually, it's Siku. Yeah, I remember seeing you. So I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but SM, if you could go ahead and drop your question, I'll get to you. Of course. No problem at all. Okay, I am ready. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and charge this phone before it dies because I don't want it to like go dark on you guys mid-reading. I will be right back. Hello. Are you guys still in the chat? Okay, Mom, just wait. Okay, I'm not sure where the other person went. Okay, you're still here. Great. So I can go ahead and continue with your reading. I'm just going to set up my camera real quick, and then I will do your reading, SM, and then I will do Scorpio Girls reading, and that will probably be when I jump off of the live. Oh, Bianca's here. Hello. I'm sorry, I have a lot going on right now, trying to get this set up right. Been running up and down stairs. Okay, so you would like to know, according to your highest guides, what they have to say about love. Let's go ahead and get some more clarity and insight on that situation. So I'm assuming this is a general love reading for you. I'm not sure if you were in a relationship or, you know, you're patiently waiting on love. But let's go ahead and get some insight for you. I hope you'll be able to see the cards. If not, I can always show them. You are single. Okay. Let's see, what deck am I feeling called towards? You know, I really am liking this deck right here, so let's go ahead and continue with this. I love this pink deck, but it's kind of hard to understand which one is upright and reversed. Spirit guides, please allow nothing but the truth to come through these readings. This card. Allow whatever resonates to flow and whatever does not, let it go. The setup is going to be okay. There we go. There we go. Give us a general love reading for SM. I'm not sure. Is this upright or reversed? Oh, sideways again. Upright or reversed? I'm going to read it as upright. Already, I'm feeling very heavy energy. Very heavy. And I know you said you were from France? Okay, great. Thank you so much, Bianca. You're from France. Nothing but the truth as I shuffle these cards. Please allow whatever resonates to flow, whatever does not, let it go. It's supposed to be brighter reversed. This is supposed to be a brighter reversed. Reversed, okay. I think that the truth as I shuffle these cards. What is a general love reading? Have you been keeping yourself busy with work or, you know, any other hobby you may have? Distracted almost? Because I'm like losing my train of thought as I'm pulling these cards. It's crazy. Yeah, when I say heavy energies, I mean more like emotional. Nothing like detrimental to your life, like nothing that's going to cause you emotional distress. Because I don't see like currently you feel a lot of emotion, like negative emotions, but maybe in the past you felt very burdened. All right, let's go ahead and get some cards to clarify the situation. I think you have like a lot of pain still in you, or you did have a lot of pain in you. Maybe that was from past relationships, trauma of some sort. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Nine of Wands. Wow. So much hurt. Yeah, I'm getting like, you've just been through a lot. There have been a lot of things that you've gone through. But you're working on it. You're working on yourself very, like, very persistently. I see you just thinking about the things that you want out of a relationship. Like, I can see you saying, I want a man or a woman, individual, whatever, who does this or who's like this. Wow. I do see you being very successful in love. The word success is coming out a lot in this reading. But there have been trials and tribulations you've had to go through. And you feel like you aren't seen. Like your spirit guides are basically neglecting you. I think that's how you feel. You feel like, well, I've had to go through this and I'm working on this, but when am I gonna have someone who treats me this way? So much. Whatever friend on love and family was so much in heart, but it was for my betterment. Yeah, almost like you've lost something. You've had to accept losing something. Or someone. I'm gonna pull out this deck. Let's see, because this one gives us like the juicy secrets. Let's see. Please clarify this Eight of Swords in reverse. Or the Hangman in reverse. Oh. I think during this period you're very protective of yourself. And it's crazy that you said family. And the Ten of Pentacles card came out, which talks about family and legacy, inheritance, foundation, higher commitment. Like, I think you were seeking a higher commitment of some sort, and maybe someone just wasn't willing to give that to you. And you realized very recently, or in recent months, that that wasn't okay. That someone not willing to commit to you or give you the things you need out of a relationship, like, I think you were starting to realize that that's not what you want out of life. And you want foundation. You want to build something with someone. Wow. You may have an ex. Sorry, someone was calling me. You may have an ex who's still currently thinking about you or sending you some kind of like energy. And they're persistently watching you. A past Leo? Wow, and this... Which card was it? Hello? The first card that came out was this... I think it's Ten of Swords. This Ten of Swords upright, and that's the Sun card. And the Leo is often represented by the Sun. So, it makes sense that it was some kind of Leo. And I see like a lot of gaslighting and just manipulative energy. Ooh. Yeah. I think that I don't even think it was as far as saying like, wow, they were gaslighting you. I think they were, or manipulating you. I think they were in fact gaslighting you. basically thinking that they were the prize. Meanwhile, you're the prize. You're the person that's, you know, thinking about your future and all the things that you want for yourself. They're stuck in a different kind of energy. Please, one more card as we clarify the situation. That's why I was feeling that heavy energy, SM. I think that you had gone through a lot. And not that you had downplayed your situation, but I think that you would give this person a lot more grace than they deserved. And you recently had a realization. Yeah, with this healthy choices card, you made better decisions for yourself in your love life. I think your spirit guides are telling you, like, you're on the right path. And it's going to be something that eventually gives you success. As I said before, success card was coming out very frequently. The word success is just so prominent in your reading. And it's almost like emotional. Like, you really do deserve this more than anyone. More than this person, for sure. And as I said before, like, you were wanting a different kind of connection. You were wanting a connection that had a much more stable foundation. And you're gonna get that. You're gonna get unconditional love. I'm seeing a lot of really good karma for you. Especially with this Ace of Pentacles card. This talks about karma and just releasing past energy and getting what you deserve. But I do see you putting in the work. That's the thing. Even if you don't realize it consciously, like subconsciously in your mind, even you telling yourself, oh, I recognize that the things this person was doing to me was in fact wrong. And the grace that I was giving them in the past, that was a little bit too, you know, I was giving them a little too much credit when they didn't deserve it. And I do see you getting unconditional love. So I think that's what your spirit guides are most wanting you to know. I think you're a very emotional person and you feel things very deeply. And you felt very deeply for this person, but they just weren't giving you what you had envisioned this relationship. I hope that makes sense. What you had envisioned for this relationship. You were thinking about what's going on for our future? What can we do for our betterment? And they were more concerned with themselves. But it's crazy because they still watch you. They still think about you. And maybe you have, I don't know if you have social media or if you're not very invested in social media at this time. Maybe you're like, oh, I'm going to stay off social media because the things that I'm seeing just aren't good for my mental health. But they're definitely watching you in some sort of capacity. And they're going to see you move on and do better. But that's what I got for you, SM. I hope that this reading resonated with you, and I'm wishing you the best on your journey. Yes, it's definitely bettering you. Alright, let's go ahead with Scorpio Girl. Let me clear off these cards. Very mature. It's giving, I really don't have time for this energy. I really don't have time for you, sir. Where is this deck? I'm like, am I losing my... Oh, it's right here. When will Sagittarius contact Scorpio Girl? Of course, SM, and just know that you deserve love. You deserve it. Let's see, when will Sagittarius contact Scorpio girl? I'm feeling compelled to use these cards. These cards right here. So let's go ahead and dive into it. If there was anyone else who had a question, I will get to you momentarily. I just want to make sure I get everyone, you know, a good amount of time for their situation. And thank you so much, Scorpio girl, for being patient. Chrissy, you posted your question? Okay. I'll go ahead and take a look at that once I'm finished. Is there a list? Like a line? Sorry, let me... Will Sagittarius contact me soon? No contact. Sphere guides, please, nothing but the truth. Let me see clarity for Scorpio's situation. Allow whatever resonates to flow and whatever does not to let go. Will the Sagittarius contact Scorpio girl? Oh, this card flew out. Hangman. Death card. Oh. Is this supposed to be upright or reversed? Reversed, okay. This card flew out. This is nothing but the truth. As I shuffle these cards. High Priestess is supposed to be upright or reversed? Upright, okay. Bunch of cards flew out. The Empress. As we shuffle these cards, please give us some clarity on the situation. Sagittarius contact. Oh. Well, that's crazy. So I am getting a yes. Overall, before I get into the reading, I am getting a yes, and your sign did come up, Scorpio girl. Oh. I do think that he is going through some sort of transformation. I'm not gonna lie to you, it is seeming as if he's feeling very restricted as far as contact goes with you. Let me see. Need some more clarification on this High Priestess card. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna clarify with the Celestial Insight. Maybe he feels like you're untouchable? very intimidating energy with this High Priestess and the Empress card coming out. Maybe he doesn't feel worthy of you right now. Wow. Yeah. Allure, cherish. Yep, you're very attractive. He thinks you're very attractive. Maybe he tells you that a lot. I'm getting 3 and 12. I'm not sure if those dates are significant for you. Well, this card came out. It wasn't even from this deck, but I'll keep it. I must have accidentally shoveled them in. But... some more clarity for the Death card and the Hangman in reverse. Or upright, I suppose. Patience. Wow. Patience. Queen of Swords, independent, supportive allies, unbiased judgment, communication. Once again, this card was not supposed to be in this deck, but alright. Yeah, you're coming off very intimidating to him. Like, he's very intimidated by you and your energy or your beauty. Like, I think you have a lot going for yourself. One more card, please. Clarify the situation. What is this Page of Cups? Renewal. Yeah, he will contact you. He will. I keep saying, like, I do think that you have to be patient. I'm not sure that this will come right away. I did see Gemini when I first pulled cards for this deck and water sign, so it may even be around your birthday. Or it could be in the summer, like towards the beginning of the summer. Fresh energy. I've been feeling worn out. I think your situation with him was a lot. Whether that was a lot for him to handle or for you to handle, you know, that's up to you. But I do think that he feels hopeless. Like, what would be the point of me even reaching out to her? You know, does she even want me? But I don't think that he believes you aren't worth taking the risk and taking that chance on. Because even with this Empress card, I think he knows that you could give him everything he's been wanting. You could give him the love that he wants to feel like he deserves. But I am getting, like, very... He may not open up emotionally as well. Because it's crazy, because it's almost like he doesn't want me to know. He doesn't want you to know that he feels these things about you. Like, he may come off very cool and reserved, or, you know, cool, calm, and collected, but in his mind, he is hoping that, like, even in his mind with this Page of Cups card, escapism, it's like he escapes to his mind. He thinks about memories you two have with each other. And the Ten of Cups upright talks about, you know, happiness. In reverse, it would be like separation. But I think he feels like you're familiar to him. He feels very comforting with you. And I am seeing a lot of summer months, even with the May, like, these cards, they have specific dates on them, May. So around the summer, he might contact you. It may not be right now, because I do think that he's going through a lot of changes. I think he has to think about his mental health and how does he, you know, gain the confidence to talk to you. How does he believe that he's worthy of receiving the love that he knows you have given him? Especially with this High Priestess card upright. and the Empress card. Even the Queen of Swords, it all just comes off very intimidating. And the Allure Cherish card, like I was saying, he thinks about memories you two have with each other. Cherish the beauty that attracts you. Have you been too busy to appreciate the good things around you? Take time to enjoy and value the moments and people that bring you joy. I think he's thinking about the memories you two have, and that's what's keeping this connection alive. You know, he may not talk about this a lot, he may not discuss it with so many people, but in his mind, he's definitely going back to moments you two have had. And he may contact you in the summer, or maybe you guys were recently in contact in the previous months. Okay, I was making sure you're still here, Scorpio girl. Give me 1 second, you guys. Of course. But it is looking like a very big yes. I'll go ahead and pull one card from this Island Wellness deck. Sorry about the background. What will it look like when he messages her? What was his energy? The Grim Reaper. Oh. Yeah. He's just very scared that you think this is over. He thinks that you think this is over, but he does still want to be with you. At least currently. Currently, he still wants to be with you. Okay, thank you. But that's what I got for you. I hope that this resonated, and I am wishing you the best. Make sure I don't put these cards on here. Hello, yes, Chrissy, I saw your question. I'm trying to make sure I don't skip the line. So I see Crystal, Chrissy, and Sag Girl.
Skyla on her way.
Okay.
So she turn the heater on for you.
Thank you. Trying to find the questions now. See Chrissy, what's coming towards me in love? Wow, there is a lot of new questions. I believe it was Chrissy and then Crystal. If I am mistaking the order, please let me know before I start the reading. But I believe it was Chrissy. Hello, Queen Bean. Sagical, go ahead and drop your question. Oh, actually, I see your question now. Is Marcus going to say something harsh to me? Okay, so it was Chrissy, then Sagical, then Crystal, I believe. Was that your question, Sagical? Whether Marcus is going to say something harsh to you? Okay, so Chrissy wants to know what's coming towards her in love. I believe it was Chrissy. I might be mistaken, but that's the furthest comment that I see. So I will go ahead and read for Chrissy first, and then I'll read for Sag, and then Crystal. I hope everyone's okay with that order. I'm so sorry, I wasn't expecting this many people. I will go ahead and read in that order. Chrissy. Alright. Let's use this deck. Take a card out. Of course, Sag Girl. Thank you so much for your patience. Okay, so I believe Chrissy wants to know what's coming towards her in love. And Sag Girl would like to know about Marcus. Chrissy, I hope you're still in the chat. If you are, if you could kindly let me know, that would be much appreciated. What's coming towards Chrissy in love? Okay, yeah, I see your comment. Here. Okay. So you would like to know what's coming towards you in love. Spirit guides, please allow us to see what is coming towards Chrissy in love. Nothing but the truth. As I shuffle these cards and allow whatever resonates to flow and whatever does not, let it go. What's coming towards Chrissy in love? This card wants to poke out so much. Okay. Oh. What's coming towards Chrissy in love? Wow, the Lovers card had came out. Upright, love, partnerships, choices, harmony, strong attraction. I am seeing a lot of Leo in this chart. This person's chart, whoever this may be. Maybe you have Leo? Queen of Cups in reverse. I do think that you're like scared. I do see fear coming out heavy in this reading. Like you're worried about not necessarily getting someone that you may be into. Maybe it's hard for you to fall for someone. Please give us more clarity on this Eight of Cups card. The Chariot. No one comes towards you at all. Wheel of Fortune. I think that you feel like defeated when it comes to love. I am getting that. So it's crazy you said that. Wow. Oh, I hope you don't have someone from your past trying to spin the block. Let's get some more clarity. Please clarify. I think you are very strong, though. Gratitude. Whoever is coming towards you next, I really do feel like this is going to be your person for a long-term commitment. Because the Twin Flame card came out in this Celestial Insight deck, which talks about a very intense kind of love. So I think that you've been patiently waiting, and maybe without even knowing it, you've been avoiding love, or you haven't really put yourself out there. Like, I think you do want it deep down. Deep down, you are saying to yourself, you know, I want to be in a relationship. I want someone who's committed to me and who isn't, like, disloyal. Like I said, I am getting past energy, so maybe you were in a previous relationship where there may have been some cheating. But that was supposed to happen for you to meet this person. Give me one. Sorry about that. I think that you've been feeling very, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, alone from the world. Even with this Eight of Cups, he has so many options here. Like, there's so many options here, but he's kind of turning away, looking for something different. As far as love goes, I am seeing you in a committed relationship very soon. Like, very soon, I do think that you're going to meet your person. You're going to meet someone who makes you feel like you've never felt before. With this Twin Flame energy, it's an intense love that's coming in. Or maybe this isn't someone who's like someone may have hurt you. Maybe this energy is you feeling powerless in the situations that you fall into. Like, oh, I'm searching actively and I'm open to love, but I'm feeling very like lonely. I think you feel very lonely right now. But you have to be, even with this gratitude card, you have to be grateful for love to come into your life. I think you have to be grateful for this time that you have by yourself, because pretty soon you're going to be having a lot going on for you in this relationship. I think this person is going to work on these abandonment issues. He's going to make you feel seen and heard. He's going to say, you know, I'm here for you always. Let me try and see the signs on these cards. This person may be a Libra, because even with the Lovers card, that's a very romantic card, like being romance. It almost reminds me of like Regency era, someone who's going to court you before you're with them. And I think you may be standoffish, like, oh, is this too good to be true? Like, is this person really who they are appearing in front of me? But yes, they are. They are coming to you very bluntly and in your face. Like, hey, I want to be with you, and whether or not you accept that, I really don't care. Because he's thinking that this meeting you two will have, or not he, I don't want to give this gender specific, but they will be thinking that this is fate, this is destiny. Like, when they see, it's almost like love at first sight. Especially with this Justice card, it's like you've been waiting and you've been in this silent energy of, okay, how can I better myself? How can I attract the love that I'm wanting to receive? And I think it'll just hit you all at once. And it's almost like I'm lost, like my breath has been taken away. So maybe you'll take this person's breath away. I'm so sorry to hear that, Chrissy, but I do see you getting the happiness you've been wanting. Let me pull one from this Love Oracle card. Please give us nothing but the best messages. How will this person make Chrissy feel? It's like I'm waiting for these cards to come out, and you've been waiting for this person as well. Okay, that came out a lot. Engagement. Yeah! Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. You deserve love. I think right now, you don't feel like you deserve this person. Like, you don't feel as though you, or not even this person, but you don't feel like you deserve love at all right now. And Spirit is telling me that it's the complete opposite. It's the complete opposite. It's that fear that is going to be driving you into this relationship. Like, this person is going to fix your fears, or I'm seeing them working towards a higher level of commitment with you. Like, I don't think that the next person you are going to be with, I don't see them thinking of this as a one-time thing or like a one date kind of thing. I see them frequently wanting to romance you. And Spirit is trying to tell you, like, you are lovable. You deserve to be loved. But you have to have the mental strength to say, you know what? Yeah, I do deserve love. I do deserve a twin flame. I do deserve these things. That's what I got for you so far, Chrissy. this over here. You posted before, Sag Girl? I apologize, Crystal. I hadn't seen that before. The chat disappears at a certain point, but I will go ahead and read for you next. I hadn't seen your question while I was scrolling above the chat, but if you can go ahead and drop it for me, I'll be pulling cards for you. How does JM Capricorn feel about me? How does JM Capricorn feel about me? Okay. Let me go ahead and pull some cards for you, Crystal. I'm feeling called to use this deck. Spirit guides, please allow nothing but the truth to come through as we shuffle these cards. Nothing but the truth. Allow what resonates to flow, and whatever does not, let it go. How does JM Capricorn feel about Crystal? Is this supposed to be upright or reverse? Upright, okay.
I think when you and her, I think when you and her.
How does JM Capricorn feel about Crystal? Some clarity on this Wheel of Fortune reverse.
So how do you feel about getting her stuff from the drugstore?
Well,
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
Okay.
I had got 6 shirts from my dad. I got 6 shirts back from my other shoes. And some shorts, girl.
I feel like there's a lot of pressure under him right now, or under your guys' situation. There's a lot of pressure. You guys may have had an argument. It may not have been recent, but I think that it is still taking a toll on this relationship. I do think that he wants to build, or they want to build a family with you. Like they saw you, they saw themselves as a fatherhood, like as a father figure, or going through fatherhood with you. I think that he's been very stoic and like nonchalant. There's a lot of like nonchalant energy here. Almost like it rushed into this passion. There was like a very passionate road you guys were going down, and then suddenly it just kind of, like the flames. There's a lot of fire in this reading. So I don't know if he has a lot of fire in his chart, but there's a lot of fire in this reading. It's like fire under his ass. Like there was an argument that made him realize something, like, am I ready for a higher commitment with this person? Like, and I'm saying higher commitment as in family. Like, I don't know. It does seem like he wanted to have a family with you. Like he wanted to have kids. But he's trying to find like, he's trying to find a way to move past whatever happened. Something, I'm seeing some sort of conflict here. Like there was an argument, and it may have been bad, and it may have ignited some sort of lesson about trust. Like there was a lack of trust in this relationship.
The new Checkers and Rallies Philly cheese.
Sorry, I didn't want that background noise to disrupt your reading. Oh, I think you've been feeling very closed off from this person. Like there was this tower moment, and this moment, which I believe was some sort of argument between you two, it disrupted the life plan that you two had with each other. And he's trying to figure out, like, it's almost like he's rethinking things that have happened in your guys' relationship. Maybe he feels very guilty, but that guilt is being cloaked by pride. Like he doesn't want to admit his wrongs in this situation. I think he knows he had hurt you, but it's almost like he doesn't want to admit that you both had said some hurtful things, but what he had said or did was a lot more hurtful towards you. And he's really struggling because it's like he wants this with you guys. He wants to continue to build this family. He wants to see a future with you. Yeah, I'm thinking it's something that he had said to you that really hurt your feelings. Let me see. Have you been... Let's see. Let me get some more clarification. Does he know that what he said was hurtful towards Crystal? Is he aware of how much he hurt them? Five of Swords. Aggression, disputes, bullying, stress, conflict, and arguments. Yeah, he's aware that what he said cut deep. He's aware that it was a low blow. He knows that. He hit some very low blows there. And it was impulsive. It was immature. He may be very hot-headed. Like, he may have, like, a very short temper. When I think about Aries, I don't know if he was born around Aries season. It's crazy, the Knight of Wands. I placed it right next to this Emperor card upright, and that is the card for Aries. Aries, they can be very quiet during an argument. Like, you could tell them something about your situation, like, oh, I don't like that you did this, and I feel like we need to talk about this, and then all of a sudden, like, explode. So I think when he did that, it was very impulsive, and he's aware that it made the argument worse. Will this person apologize? That's a great question. Will this person apologize to Crystal? I think that you would have to communicate this to him. I think because the Page of Swords came out, and it's like this girl, I'm not sure if you see it, but she's almost like scared. She's scared to talk or scared to be open. But I think that communication is what's going to make him realize with this Knight of Wands. Will he realize through this communication? Will he realize what he said was hurtful and apologize? Temperance. Yeah. I think you have to talk to him. Temperance card. It talks a lot about a calm state. You know, I think once the situation has marinated, you will have that peace and tranquility. But you have to stand up for yourself. You have to say, hey, I really didn't deserve that. I don't like what you said to me. It hurt my feelings, and it was uncalled for. With the Seven of Wands upright, defending yourself, protecting, stand your guard. He was wrong, and you know he was wrong. I think that his words caused you to see something in him that you hadn't really, you know, maybe it was a quiet, it was a quiet thing. Like, oh, he seems very, he has a lot of masculine energy, and with a lot of masculine energy can bring out, you know, a sort of defensiveness. I don't think that you were expecting him to be so defensive with you. But you have to stand up for yourself, because he won't admit it to you right now, but he does still see a future with you. Even with this balance card, balance coming out with temperance, like there has to be, it's crazy because with this balance card, also with the temperance card, it talks about balance. So I'm seeing that you guys have to have a safe space. You guys have to build a safe space with one another so that you can continue to grow. So I think he was very angry with you guys. There was conflict that had happened within your relationship. And he's aware about the things that he said and how they may have diminished you and your character. But I don't think he understands how much it hurt you. And when you tell him that, just make sure that when you do it, you are defending yourself. Don't belittle your feelings, because they are valid. And that's what's going to give you this temperance card. But that's what I have for you, Crystal. Thank you so much, Bianca. Hello, Lola. That's such a pretty name. I do have Sag Girl up next. Sag Girl, I hope you're still in the chat. If you are, if you could just drop your question once more. I believe you wanted to know if Marcus was going to come towards you in a harsh way. Is Marcus going to say something harsh to me if he communicates? Years with no communication. Okay, so you guys were in some sort of long-term separation, I'm gathering, and you want to know if he will receive what you say to him well. Hello? Sorry about that. He would say something harsh to me. Okay. No problem. Spirit guides, please. Give us nothing but the truth. As we seek insight. Will Marcus say something harsh to Sag Girl? After years of no communication. Allow whatever resonates to flow. Whatever does not, let it go. Thank you so much for the people who have subscribed and liked this channel. I appreciate your support so much. Oh, I don't think so. Well, let me get some more clarity and insight. Six of Cups. Oh, it's crazy because you said it had been years, and the Six of Cups, excuse me, had came up, and it's like nostalgia, memories, and past sentimentals. And water, it's like it's gonna be very emotional. I hope you saw that card coming out. Support. This is a very positive reading. I'm even getting like butterflies on my stomach. Like whatever he says to you, I think it'll give you butterflies. Almost make you giddy in a way. A lot of pink in this reading as well. Maybe pink is your favorite color, or a color pink reminds you of a time in your life. Two of Cups upright. Soulmates, unity, close bond, spiritual connection. Girl. It's giving me literal butterflies. That's what it's giving. I think that this message will give him butterflies. Okay, let me pull some from the tarot. Some cards from the tarot. please give us that moment of truth as we seek clarity and insight for Sag Girl and Marcus. I want to know what his response would be. What will Marcus's response be towards Sag Girl? I'm getting the message, wow, that brought me back. And I'm hearing the song by Joe, I Want to Know. I want to know what turns you on. I want to know what makes you cry so I can be the one to always make you smile. And this card that I pulled out, the very first card that I pulled out is like solar plexus, and it talks about the heart. This feeling, it's coming from the heart. Yes, it's very positive. Very, very positive. He's a Leo. Wow. Need some more insight. Oh. Okay. Death card upright. Once again, the heart, or solar plexus, I meant, comes from the chest. So when I think about the chest, it's almost like courage, like feeling the courage to say something and being vulnerable. And then the death card came out, it's the heart. It talks about the heart, or the chakra it most aligns with is the heart. Can we clarify this Two of Cups card? Wow. Ooh. I think you may be like really worried that what you said was like what you may have messaged him or may message him may have been like too much or like very fast. Well, I think that this... One second. You know what? I'm going to pull some cards from Island Time Wellness. Ascending. I think that it's your fear, mostly, that's like holding you back. But because this message was preparing you for something, it was preparing you to have the courage to open up your heart. Like you're being prepared in some way. Karmic relationship. It's interesting. You haven't messaged him. Okay. I do think that you will. Like something in you is like eager to message him. And bond over the past. I don't see him receiving this like negatively. He should be the one to message me. I think you've been very patient been very patient wanting this connection. Because I do see like a fear of being the person to have the courage to message him. Some clarification on this ascending card. Like, I am getting butterflies even just doing this reading, as I saw the Ace of Cups and Six of Cups come out. I think it's commitment. I feel like you're hesitating. Like, you're worried about how he will receive this, but I don't see him receiving this in like a, oh, I really can't be bothered with this sort of thing. I have too much going on. Like, I don't see it as that. I think it would be very nostalgic for you two. Yeah. The inspiration card. Inspiration is sparking within you, lighting the way forward. Have you felt stuck lately? Reconnecting with what excites you, it will reignite your creativity and motivation. I feel like the longer and longer you put off this message, it's like the more excited you get to message him. Let me see. Like, oh, I really want to do this, but it's hard for me to get over this obstacle of fear and explore something new with this person, or not even new, but reignite something. I don't think that the hesitancy comes from him. I think it comes from like a recent or semi-recent relationship. Maybe there was a lack of commitment and you're wanting that. Maybe this person, it was like right person, wrong time kind of energy. Let's see. Let's give you some guidance. Let's give you some more guidance on the situation and what you should do as far as messaging him. I think this is a very colorful deck. Positivity, joy, hope, compassion, optimism, mindset, spread joy. This card brings a message of positivity and compassion. Reflect on how you can spread joy and hope in your life and in the lives of others. Consider your mindset and how to maintain optimism and hope. I think, yeah, it's about remaining positive of the situation. Maybe the fear is what is causing you to because manifestation, right? It's like we obviously manifest our lives without whether we know it or not. Like, you know, if you think something negative about yourself, it's more likely to happen, or more likely for you to resonate with something negative than something positive. But I think if you believe that this situation will be positive, that's exactly what it will be. I don't even see him, when you do message him, I don't even see him coming at you with any sort of negative energy. It's like this reconnection will ignite positive memories for him. And whether you want this to be a long-term relationship or connection, I think that depends on you. You have the capability to transform by opening your heart with this Death card upright. Change, transformation, ending of a cycle. Like a new opportunity. This could be something very positive for you, but I do feel that fear is holding you back. And sometimes butterflies, you know, that could be anxiety, and I think it's up to your intuition and how you go into the situation. But I don't see him coming at you harsh at all, no. an age gap between you. I think you've been very patient as far as waiting to text him. You've been very patient in that regard. Let's pull one card from the Love Oracle deck. How will this be in the long term? Spirit guides, please step out the truth as we seek clarity. Unrequited love. Maybe you had like a very strong crush on him, or he had a crush on you, and you felt like you just couldn't tell him, or you still feel like you can't tell him. It's very like crush, I have a crush on you energy. But that's what I got for you, Sag Girl. Thank you so much for your patience. Alright, I am going to go ahead and end the live stream. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. I'm looking at the clock now. And I do have some business to attend to. Thank you all so much for your patience, as I've said before, and your support for the channel. Of course.